Now, if you've ever wanted to make some money and make some money quickly, the book entitled How I Turned 500 Rand into $1 Million Business could be your answer. In studio, I have the book's author, Saubrey Tshabalala, to share more insights on his book. I have a copy of it, and I have actually read a lot of, almost finished. Aubrey, thanks very much, Saubrey, sorry. Thanks very much for joining us. How I Turned 500 Rand into a multi-million rand business. The big question is, how did you do it?
Look, before I can go to answering that question, let me just indicate first that before that, I was an educationist, as a teacher, and then as an education official. Then after that, when I resigned, I took all my pension money. Then I invested in business. I lost it in 3 months. So you can imagine. And then it was a mess. I nearly lost my house. Everything was hectic, until such time whereby I was at the stage now I've lost hope. A friend of mine came to me and said, by the way, you were a teacher. Why don't you start a training company? And in my pocket, I had only 500 rand. But the company was registered by then. So what I did, I just went to Cipro and then just adjust the description of the company, include the training. So I merely took that 500 rand to do that. And at the same time, I bought some transparencies. And whenever a person says, can you train? I said, yes, I can. As long as you have an overhead projector and a screen, then I'll come. Then I would write everything literally by hand on a transparency. So slowly but sure, people were paying me little. So, but what I would do, if people pay me little, I would take that money back to the business. And then slowly but sure, it grew until such time that I got a job, which was the first decent job, which gave me 500,000. And then it was also a trading job. And then I did it, and then whatever profit that I make, it was little, because it could look like more. And then I took all that money back to the business. And then as time goes on, within 3-4 years, the company turned more than 2.6 million. So now the idea of writing it was to show that it's possible, it can happen. You don't need a huge amount to start a business. With little and determination and perseverance, you can do.
How much is it luck?
Well, luck, one can say, if you define like, it's laboring under a correct knowledge. In other words, when you work hard and look for more information, trying to solve whatever problem. Because basically the book is called The Big R Solution, How I Turned 500 Rand into $1 Million Business. And this is the second book. The first one is called The Big R Solution, Secrets for Becoming Rich, after I discovered the formula of how to make money. So the Big R, it's a series. So I'm writing the third one. It will also be called The Big R. Although this one is a different, but it's talking about money at the same time. So now, one of the things that I found as I was reading as many books as I can was the more prepared you become, the luckier you become. So hence I'm saying it's, laboring under a correct knowledge, working very hard and getting the correct knowledge. So when things come, they'll find you ready. Because you can be lucky, but if you are not ready, you'll miss the luck, you see. So hence, now I'm saying sometimes people misunderstand luck, Yeah.
What are sort of the main points in the book that you focus on in terms, are South Africans good with their money?
Not really. Look, my first book, I talked of a number of issues around Mashonisas because I happen to be the victim of Mashonisa myself. And then, try to explain to people how to survive Mashonisas and so on. And then, yes, I know people will say saving is important. Yes, saving is important, but saving will not make you rich. What will make you rich is to invest your money as compared to saving. So now I touch on a number of things. I touch on how to set up a goal, how to have a good attitude towards dealing with issues as they come your way. And then I also talk about tax issues, because people don't understand. They think that tax is a bad thing, whereas tax is not a good thing. Tax was written to incentivize the business people, because business people do what the government is supposed to do by providing job, by giving houses, by giving food, and so on and so on. So if you do all those things, you get incentive from the government in the form of tax. So now it's important for people to read a lot about tax. So I've touched a lot about tax on that book.
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Saubrey Tshabalala, I'm chatting to him. He's the author of this interesting book, How I Turned 500 Rand into a $1 Million Business. There it is. You can get it in all leading bookstores. An inspiration, a business inspiration that anyone can do it. As long as you have the right idea and the drive and the will to do it, you can do it. Saubrey, appreciate your time this morning. Thanks very much.